It was just another gray morning in the small, crumbling town of Elmswood. The air was cold, and the streets were nearly empty, save for a few early risers hurrying off to work. But in the quiet stillness, a gentle voice broke through the silence. "Hey, it's okay. I've got you." The camera pans down an alley, where a teenage girl kneels beside a shivering, injured dog. Her name is Lena, a kind-hearted 16-year-old who had little in the way of money but more than enough love to give. Her fingers, raw from the cold, trembled as she tried to wrap the torn scarf around the dog's bleeding leg. And that's how everything began. A girl with nothing gives everything to save a creature no one else even noticed. What she didn't know. That moment would come back to change her entire life. Stay with us till the end, because this story will warm your heart and might just change the way you see the world. And if you believe in kindness, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Pure Kindness Stories. Lena lived with her grandmother in a decaying two-room apartment above a closed bakery. Her parents had died in a car accident when she was just a toddler, and her grandmother, once a lively florist, was now confined to a wheelchair after a stroke. Lena worked part-time at a diner after school and did odd jobs like handing out flyers or cleaning yards to help make ends meet. Every day was a struggle. But she never complained. She never lost her light. That cold morning, when she found the dog, muddy, limping, and whimpering in pain, she didn't think twice. She gently lifted him, despite his weight and the looks from passing strangers. "He's hurt," she told one man who frowned. "Wouldn't you want help if it were you?" She named him Dusty, because of the gray-brown color of his fur. She couldn't afford a vet, so she cleaned his wound with warm water, borrowed antiseptic from the diner's first aid kit, and used her old school t-shirt as a bandage. Every day after school, she fed him what little leftover food she had. Often, she gave up her own meals just so Dusty wouldn't go hungry. Days turned into weeks. Dusty began to heal. And with every wag of his tail, every soft nuzzle into her chest, Lena felt something she hadn't felt in a long time, like she mattered. Like she wasn't invisible. Dusty saw her. But while Dusty was getting better, things at home were getting worse. Her grandmother's medication ran out, and Lena didn't have the money to refill it. The landlord came by, threatening eviction. At the diner, hours were cut. Winter crept in through cracked windows. One night, Lena cried silently while Dusty lay beside her. She whispered to him, "I don't know what else to do. I just want to make things better, for Grandma, for you, for me." The next day, everything changed. That morning, a sleek black car pulled up outside the diner. A tall man in his 50s stepped out, sharply dressed in a long coat and scarf. He walked in, ordered a coffee, and took a seat in Lena's section. She served him politely, as she always did, unaware that he was watching her closely. When his coffee was nearly finished, he looked up and asked, "You wouldn't happen to be the girl who helped a dog a few weeks ago near Baxter Street, would you?" Lena blinked, stunned. "Why yes. That was me. Dusty, he's my dog now." The man smiled, warm and surprised. "I thought so." He explained that Dusty was actually his daughter's missing service dog. His daughter, Olivia, was 10 years old and suffered from a rare anxiety disorder. Dusty had run off after a car crash during a trip to Elmswood, and they'd searched for weeks. Olivia had stopped eating, stopped smiling. Until last night, when he showed her a local news clip of a girl walking a gray dog with a limp. Someone had filmed Lena and Dusty without her knowing. "That's Dusty." Olivia had screamed with joy. Tears filled Lena's eyes. "I didn't know. I just saw he needed help." The man nodded, emotion thick in his voice. "You didn't just save a dog. You saved my daughter. And I want to thank you properly." Lena was hesitant. She didn't want a reward. But the man insisted. Over the next few weeks, everything shifted. He paid off her rent. bought her grandmother's medicine for the year, sent a team to fix their apartment, new heaters, paint, even a repaired wheelchair ramp. And when he found out about Lena's dreams of becoming a vet, he offered her a full scholarship. "It's the least I can do," he said. But the greatest gifts. Dusty didn't have to leave. Olivia, upon meeting Lena, immediately bonded with her. And when she saw how much Dusty loved Lena, she made a decision beyond her years. "Let's share him," she told her father. "He can help both of us." They arranged for Lena to visit every weekend, and eventually, Dusty became a bridge between two families, one rich in money, the other rich in heart. Months later, Lena stood on stage, holding a certificate of admission to the State Veterinary College. Her grandmother watched from the front row, beaming. Olivia clapped the loudest, and Dusty barked joyfully beside her. And in that moment, Lena realized something simple but powerful. One small act of kindness can ripple through lives and bring light to places you never imagined. Kindness doesn't ask if you're rich or poor. It simply asks, will you do the right thing when no one else will? Lena did, and the universe noticed. If this story touched your heart, please like the video and subscribe to Pure Kindness Stories. Let's spread more light together.